Hi everyone, it's Chloe from Chloe's Creative Cards, and I just wanted to show you today how to make some really pretty vellum flowers. So I'm going to be using our beautiful Christmas rose stamp. So I'm going to start off by inking up my stamp, like so. I'm going to place this down. Actually, before I do, I'm going to give my vellum a good dust with an anti-static bag. That'll just get rid of any fingerprints that may be on there, or any kind of oily residue or anything like that. So I'm going to take my stamp it down. I'm going to re-ink my stamp. I'm going to do this twice. I'm going to stamp a second one just above. I'm going to lift that off, and then I'm going to take some sparkling snow wow embossing powder. I'm going to sprinkle this over the top. And then I'm going to take a scrap piece of card and just tap off any excess powder, like so. I'm going to pop that back into the jar. And then I'm going to heat up the roses. So to heat up my vellum, I'm just holding my heat gun above, holding my heat gun still. As soon as I see that embossing powder melt and change to a bright white, I'm moving the heat gun straight over the image, like so. Okay, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take the die and line this up over the top and just run these through my die cutting machine to cut them out. So to line this up, I'm just going to take my die, I'm going to pop it over the top and just tape it into place with some low tack tape. And I'm going to run this through my Gemini machine. So I've just got my base plate, my plastic shim and my cutting plate to go on the top. I'm just going to run that through the machine. I'm going to grab it at the other side. We're going to remove that one. And we're going to do exactly the same with the next one. Going to go onto there. We're just going to line that up. Looks about right. And then we're going to run that through again. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to use a little bit of distress ink on them. So you can do these in any colour at all. The picture that I popped up on social media earlier this month was a pink Christmas rose. But I've got milled lavender, which is like a pale lavender colour today to show you. So what we're going to do is take the distress ink up a piece of cut and dry foam, flip the roses over and work on the back. Now these are the distress oxides that I'm using. I tend to find that these colour vellum really nicely, nice and soft. Then all you're going to do is just ink back like so. You don't have to be too careful. So that's that one done. Then we're going to do exactly the same with the other one, starting in the centre and just working out, adding your ink onto there, and that's then just colouring your vellum, so you can see how pretty that then looks. So we're going to pop those to one side just to dry. While those are drying, I'm going to take my little stamen dies that I've got here. These are fabulous, okay? And I'm going to take some white card to cut these from. It'll all make sense in a moment what these little dies are all about. So I'm going to take a little bit of white card and I'm going to run these through my die cutting machine. So just take my low tack tape again, pop my little dies into place and run those through my machine. These are fabulous if you want to batch make as well, because obviously you could do a load of flowers, you could sit and stamp one night, then die cut them and ink them and colour them and things if you wanted to. So just let this run through the machine. Grab it at the other side. I'm going to push these out, so that's the first one. That's the second one, and I'm going to die cut another one of the larger ones. So I'll send that back through now. Just going to use a little pokey tool just to push that little centre piece out. Okay, then what I'm going to do is go in with a little bit of Oxide ink. Again, same colour, and just ink one of these. I'll ink that one, and I'm going to ink the smaller one too. So just kind of getting a little bit of ink on there, not too careful at all. I'm going to give that a little blast with my heat tool, just to get that ink nice and dry. Do the same on the back of the vellum too. Okay, so I'll pop those to one side. I'm going to grab in a clean piece of white card just so then you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so you can see how the flowers have just been tinted. Honestly, it's so easy to do as well. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take some of this Sparklicious glitter, which is amazing. This one's called Icicle Sparkle, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's like white, but it's got pinks, blues, purples in there. Really pretty. So I'm going to go in and just add a little dot onto the ends of each of these little stamens. Pick this up. I could do with some tweezers really. Just cover this, and you can see how the glitter's just picking up there. I'm going to do exactly the same on this one. Little dot of glue each little point. There we go. Just see how that then covers. Then what we're also going to do is pop a little bit onto the vellum. So we're working on the top now, not on the back. Just going to put a few little dots of glue. Tiny little dots are more than enough to hold this glitter as well. Okay, then we'll sprinkle that over. So you can see how pretty that then looks. I'm going to pop this glitter back into the jar. Again, I absolutely love this glitter. It is beautiful. Okay. And then we're going to just layer the flower up. So I actually quite like keeping these ones pretty flat. So you can shape them if you want. You could shape them between your finger and thumb like we have done on some of the other videos with the paper and card ones. I'm just going to put a big blob of glue in the middle. I'm going to stick this one down on top like so. And then we're going to take the centres. So I'm going to start with the white one. I'm going to stick this one down pretty flat in the centre. Little piece of glue on there. And then I'm going to take the inked one, and ordinarily I would wait for this to dry, but just to show you today, I'm going to just curl the little stamen up. And then I'm going to stick this down into the middle. And then with this smaller one, again, I'm going to curl all of those little stamens towards the centre. Little blob of glue on the back. Stick that down into the middle. So you can see that there. And then I'm going to take a jewel. So the jewels that I'm using are from the Sugared Bling box. Okay, again, all available on the website. I'm going to pop a little jewel into the middle. like so. And that would then be your little finished vellum flower ready to go onto your projects. So I really hope that you've enjoyed that quick little tutorial video. All of the products used are available on the website, chloescreativecards.co.uk, and the stamp design that I've used today is the Christmas Roses stamp and die. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to our channel and check out our other videos and give this video a like. See you soon, bye!